So Glenn, welcome to the Bells. What are your general thoughts on just taking a vote?
It's been a mad first few days, but unbelievable really, because the amount of people that are committed and want the Bells to do well has just been incredible. I've just been overwhelmed by the support that I've had and the support that the club's got. So it really does make me excited for next season.
And what was it that was so attractive about this role?
I think getting back into football. I think the fire in the belly still there, and quite a few people who I spoke to when I was contacted by the Bells about the job said the glint was still in my eye, and I think it's sort of that challenge. And obviously with it being the Bells, their reputation, their history in the women's game is second to none, and it was a challenge I just couldn't resist.
For the fans who probably don't know much about you, could you just give us a rundown of what you have done in the past in the women's game?
I've been involved in the women's game for 20 years now. I've got daughters that play. Megan, my eldest, played from the age of 10. I ran teams at Lincoln, all through the Centre of Excellence, the women's side. I then left, then came back when it was Super League with Lincoln. One of my youngest daughters, she plays at Liverpool, it's under 23. So again, my passion is there for women's football. I've run the girls' Centre of Excellence now for the last 4 years at Lincolnshire. And as I said, my passion is there for women's football.
Without giving too much away, what sort of style are you bringing to the Bells on and off the pitch?
Yeah, enthusiasm, commitment, passion. You know, that's a sort of a given with me, I guess. A style of play on the field. I like to play possession-based football. I like to be progressive, but obviously I like to actually do it with a purpose, not just to keep ball. So we want to, look to get the ball forward positively, but look to create as many chances as possible. But obviously trying to keep it tight at the other end.
And obviously tonight we've had a couple of meetings with the players, and some players tonight have started committing to the club for next season. How pleasing is that for you?
Yeah, it's good, and that's one of the reasons I wanted the meeting tonight, was to obviously get the feel of the players, get a feel of me and where I want to go, and obviously so they can see what the ambition is, both from the club and myself, to move forward. It's that time of the year where players are cagey in what they're doing, but hopefully we've convinced the majority of the players tonight that it's the best decision to sign for the Bells and have a positive season and aim for promotion next year into Super League 1.
You mentioned there about the majority of the squad committing to an extent. How important is that for next season?
It's crucial. I mean, I think I outlined to the girls tonight that one of the strengths I've seen is that team spirit, the unity, that strength of togetherness that I want to build on. I don't want to destabilise, and so having the core of the squad to re-sign is a big factor in actually moving that forward. So it is vital to get the majority of the squad to sign.
And with them committing, how much easier does that make your job?
It's half the battle is trying to get players, and you're always looking to improve your side. No manager be telling the truth and say you're always on the lookout for another player, a golden nugget that's out there that nobody's found as such. And that's no different for me. I'm looking to get the strongest squad we can available within the resources that we've obviously got, which I know are not finite, to make us a proposition to challenge for promotion to Super League 1.
And something fans might want to know is, you've mentioned there about looking for players. How is that going, and do you have any timescale on bringing new faces in? Maybe?
Yeah, it's going really well. It's going positive. Obviously, it's that time of the year. Players are committed with clubs and are just coming out of contract. I've got some real positive irons in the fire, to say, want for a better word, and then hopefully by the end of next week I'll know that we've got hopefully 2 or 3 may well have come through and have signed up for the Bells.
And then shortly after Christmas we'll be back for pre-season. What are your plans for that?
Yeah, we're going to start 13th of January. It's quite a long pre-season, going up to middle of March when the first Super League game is. But we've got the FA Cup in there as well on the 1st of February, so it'll give us probably 2.5 week lead in. We want to try and get a couple of friendlies before that cup game, and we'll be working really, really hard. One of my things is that we get the team as fit and as strong as possible, and we've got some good people involved in that, and we want to make it well prepared and be the best we can be on the pitch come the 17th, 18th of March, first Super League game.
And then come that March time, what are your aims for the season as a whole?
Success has got to be promotion, it's got to be, but I say that every team in Super League 2 this year will be starting from the same starting point. They'll all think 2 teams getting promoted, yes, we've got a chance this year, and that's what everybody will be thinking. There'll be strong teams. Everton, Reading are going to be strong as they were last year. Reading, Everton got a good young group of players that are sticking together. But then I think the likes of Villa, Millwall, they'll all get stronger. Watford, they'll get stronger. No doubt London Bees will have learnt a lot. So it's going to be a really tough league again. But hopefully our aim is to actually make sure we're getting into Super League 1 the following season.